Wichita do ya, Wichita do ya, hey. Wichita do ya, Wichita do ya, hey. Achachinea, hey, hey, Achachinea, hey, hey. Achachinea, hey, hey, Achachinea, hey, 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 hey. We are here at the headwaters of the Mississippi River, Lake Itasca, and we are going to canoe all 2,350 miles down to the ocean. We've been kind of dreaming and scheming about this for a couple of years, pretty seriously since last year.
Yeah.
We think it'll take us between like 100 and 150 days because we want to actively decolonize the process of a thru paddle. So often when people talk about doing a full through hike or through paddle, there's a lot of like violent conquering language that goes with that. People will be like, I'm gonna like conquer the river, I'm gonna crush these miles, and we think that's gross. So what we want to do is really honor nature, Pachamama, our ancestors, ourselves, the water, one another. And part of the way we're gonna do that is being in communities along the whole way between here and the ocean. Wichita do ya, hey. Achachinea, hey, hey. Achachinea, hey, hey.
The message behind the trip, especially for Cory and I think is really challenging who the outdoors is for. I think for too long, the outdoors and the outdoor industry, like all too many things, has been whitewashed and mostly like men, white men taking up a lot of space in the outdoor industry and outdoor spaces. And obviously, like, people of color have been outside since the dawn of time, so that's really corrupt and messed up that white men are like the face of the outdoors, and Cory and I really want to change that. I think for us as women, and especially for me as a white woman in solidarity with Cory, remembering that people of color least oftenly are supported and celebrated being in the outdoors, and that needs to change, and that's not okay. So that's what I'm here to paddle about.
This is an ancient sacred waterway for Indigenous peoples, for Native Americans and First Nation folks that has been used for thousands of years to travel between communities, and we want other people who look like us to feel like they have a place on the water. Look at this. Gracias, Pachamama.
We've done a lot of cool trips, but I don't think we could do this one alone. And it's been
This is a big one. This is a big one.
Yeah, such a privilege to be supported by so many folks along the way.
We want to acknowledge that this is sacred and ancestral land for both the Dakota people, for the Ojibwe people, that they're the original caretakers of this beautiful land and these waterways we're going to go on in a few minutes, and that they're still a part of this society and still fighting for the water. And we are water protectors too that learn from them and follow their lead, so we're taking that with us downriver as well.
My dad passed away in the Mississippi River, drowned in the Twin Cities, so being on the water means a lot to me in terms of connecting with him, and also I think just as a white person, as a colonizer and a settler on this land, thinking a lot about what harm and violence has come to people from this place.
Espoir and I are both women. I'm an Indigenous Latina, so we're representing women and femmes, and I'm representing people with brown skin, and we just want to help bridge those equity gaps through representation. All right, let's get in boats.
Finally!
Arno is so ready to get in this boat. It feels so good. It actually feels really good.